viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a game between SD Bomber and Shadye. So 1 versus 1, and this is a best of 1. So whoever wins, wins, and there is no redo basically. We do have a Terran versus Terran on our hands. That has been quite a while, and hopefully a good one. So it may actually lag a little bit here, but hopefully that will not be too bad. I am processing a video while recording this video, so it might not have been the best choice on my part, but yeah, well, otherwise I will redo it if it becomes too bad. Anyhow, we do see the supply depots coming up, so well, the basic strategy is here to go for Marines and Marauders, mainly Marines, and medevacts, but you can also go for a lot of different strategies. Obviously, you can go for those Banshees that are so annoying. You can also go for early Reapers just for the early harassment, although that hasn't been done in quite a while, at least from what I've seen. Yeah, we do have 2 refiners coming up. Yeah, you can also go for an early factory. So instead of going Marine medevac, you can also go for factory units and try to win that way. Because obviously the Widow Mines are very good against the Marines. Also all of the Hellions and Hellbats and such are very good against Marines. So against the Marines you should have no trouble. And if you then go for tanks to deal with Marauders, you basically have the ground covered, and of course your enemy is going to have to switch to factories as well if you go for factories, because there is no way he can win. As I said, they counter it too hard. We only have 1 refinery here. We have 2 over here, even before anything comes out, and yeah, that might actually be a big change in strategy here, because the gas is actually starting to pile up here for Mr. Blue. And yeah, he will actually be able to do some factory play, whereas his opponent is kind of stuck at barracks here. For now, however, we are going to just see Reapers. Only 1 Reaper though. Yeah, it's just a Reaper for scouting, I believe. I don't think it's really intended as, well, killer. It's because a few Marines will take out that Reaper, no problem. And there's not a whole lot of room to escape. You cannot drop off here. So you have to go to the front of the base and basically jump up and down there. Or, of course, on the side, like right here. And as you can see, he will come in. He will take a lot of damage from these Marines, and he will get out at 30 HP. So took half his health worth of damage, and of course eventually he will win a fight against 1 Marine, but obviously not if it comes to a continuous flow of Marines, because 2 Marines was already a problem. Now there are 4. And yeah, he is just going to have to retreat, and that is indeed what he did. So we're going to, well, have that Reaper up for later on, and it may actually do some damage then. But for now, it is just kind of a useless piece of technology. He is going to go in once again, try to scout around. He does get the Zelnaga Tower just for that extra vision. But of course, because the Reaper is very quick, he doesn't have to really be scared that it gets taken out, because, well, once you see Marines coming in, you can just book it out of there and basically just run back to your base. And well, it is an advanced scout, so it does give you some nice scouting information, and as long as you have the ability to actually watch the minimap, you shouldn't be in too much trouble whatever happens. So now we have both of the gas geysers capped here as well. And we are going to see some Banshees coming out. Banshees against with Cloak coming up, by the way. Against, well, just a standard approach. The Marines with Stimpack. And, well, he is building some reactors. Even though I thought this guy would go for the cheesy build with, with extra gas. It is, in fact, his opponent that is going for that. So that is quite surprising, to be honest. We'll have to see how these Banshees are going to do. There's 1 more Banshee on the way. well, being produced, that is. And he does have cloak up now. So is he going to be able to do anything? The scan goes off and the Banshee gets out. Banshee gets out for now, that is. But he can come back in, of course, and run into these Marines. The Marines, yeah, they lose one of their numbers, but then the scan takes out the Banshee, and the missile turrets are already being produced. Yeah, immediately knows what's happening, immediately knows there's probably a next Banshee on the way. And if he can get this missile turret up, that is going to be so hard to defend against. Yeah, there you go with your Banshee. Bye-bye. Yeah, there's no way that Banshee can do anything to, well, kind of make sure that he doesn't get picked off. Once again, the successful scan. And yeah, nothing really picked off. So that is a, well, huge waste of money. And yeah, that means that he's going to be behind on the rest, but he does have a tank out. So the tank can actually score him enough kills on those Marines to equal it up again. Or maybe take down the bunker. Who knows? Something like that can actually make this work. Of course, the Banshees are still good as just damage dealers. But he will have to be a little bit careful. Because if he loses another Banshee here, he's going to be so far behind. And here come the tank shots. The tank shots indeed doing some great damage. I think he's maneuvering his tanks to actually kill these Marines. And yeah, the amount of damage done by that tank was pretty much worth it. So yeah, all in all, the resources lost here. Blue player did lose quite a few more units than our red player, and also lost quite a bit more, well, resource-wise. But yeah, with that Banshee going down, is that a double scan? Yeah, that's a double scan. So both of them scanned, apparently. But yeah, with these resources lost, it is pretty equal. But you could see how effective these tanks can be. And these tanks are actually doing quite a lot of damage against, well, the range units, because, well, range units, of course, always stay in that, that vision range. And not that that really matters, because even melee units will have to traverse through that. And I'm not sure if that was the GG coming in, but no, it wasn't. It was just... What? I have no clue what's going on in the chat. Anyhow, we still have Banshees in the air, and we might actually be able to keep it alive for a little bit more. No, it's going to be scanned and taken down, but so many things killed here. Workers killed 22. That is such a huge amount, and that is because, well, our blue player here, he had to defend with his SCVs, and now all of the SCVs are going across the map just to try to get some extra HP in there, I think, because he knows that he has to storm this this ridge, and really the only thing he needs is a little bit more HP just to tank some shots from these Marines and such. And that is why he brought all of his SCVs from that second base. And wow, there we go. Yeah, well, this should be the red players. Yeah, because he took those SCVs with him, he should be able to repair his tank and just keep rushing in. And it is SCV on SCV battles. The tank did not siege there. And that might actually be a problem now, because now the rest of the units just come in and they're going to just kill this tank off. Yeah, there you go. Could have just gotten one more SCV out of that or something like that, but apparently did not want to. So more Marines, more Banshees coming in. No tanks. So far the blue player is holding on, but it is really difficult to defend against this, because obviously the red player just has way more units and has way more everything, and his base is now going to go down. Yeah, our blue player 700 gas indeed. He has no minerals because, well, nobody is mining anymore. And yeah, this is just very well played. That's all I can say about it. I mean, it is just a very aggressive strategy here with Banshees and tanks and a few Marines, of course. But as I said in the beginning, the Banshees are a possibility. People know that, and the tanks are just great against Marines because they just splash so hard, and there's really not a whole lot you can do about that. So the GG comes out, our bomber wins here, and that was just a, well, a very interesting strategy. We haven't seen that in quite a while. Well, I haven't done Terran versus Terran in quite a while, but as you can see, the tanks still do massive damage, and there's still not a whole lot you can do about it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.